Okay, Dan, thanks for taking the time to chat to us. Have to start with the All Blacks. What a turnaround it's been. What's been the catalyst, do you think, for that side?
I think there's been a lot of self-belief. Not many people and Kiwis in particular that thought the All Blacks had a chance of winning this World Cup. But having spent a bit of time in the environment this year, I soon learned that they had a lot of self-belief. They were really growing as a team, and as the competition's gone on, they've just got better and better. So they're made it to the finals. They've given themselves a chance, which is really exciting for them, and also the people in New Zealand are sort of right in behind them. But huge occasion, and up against the number one team in the world.
I have to ask you about players then as well. If there's one player you could identify who's really been a catalyst to kind of transform this team or has had standout performances, who would you say?
It's really hard to pinpoint one player. Something I've been really impressed with is the leaders. The leadership group, the likes of Aaron Smith, Ardie Savea, Sam Cane in key games. When he's fit, have Richie Mo'unga, Bowden Barrett, guys that have just really stepped up and performing at the highest level at the right time. So for me, Ardie Savea has been huge. His physicality, his presence, his just motivation and league drive and commitment to really challenge the opposition. The leadership group for me, guys that have been there, have the hurt from 2019 Rugby World Cup. You can see that there's some extra motivation for this one.
And the coaching group also have to take some credit for these performances as well.
Yeah, I mean the growth that the team has had since the addition of Joe Schmidt and Jace Ryan. Really bold move from Ian Foster to get those two part of the coaching group, and the changes that they've made in such a short time has been really important for this team growing. Obviously not all those faces will be there, part of the All Black environment after this World Cup. So the way that they've united and galvanised is a real strength of the personalities that you've got in that coaching group.
A word on South Africa. They've been such an incredible team as well. Are they better than the previous World Cup? Who's going to win?
They're our arch rivals, the Springboks. Leading into this World Cup, you knew that they would be there or thereabouts. Come the Rugby World Cup final, they're just a powerhouse of world rugby. They're big, they're physical, and they know how to win. We saw that last weekend. They didn't have the most clinical performance, but they found a way. And they are just always such a tough opposition to come up against, and they'll love going up against the All Blacks and really trying to match them, or even be sort of more physical than them. So they will be at their absolute best this weekend, which is exactly what you want as an opponent, to come up against the best and the likes of South Africa, to really be challenged on the biggest stage. But as a proud Kiwi, I'm confident that the All Blacks are building nicely, and will come down to just one or two moments that will hopefully go in the All Blacks' favour, and then they'll come out with the win.
Hope so.
Awesome.
Too.
Thank you.
Dan.
Appreciate that.